Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Melanie and I am with Country Outback Crafts. If you're watching this on a replay, if you could type #replay, that would greatly help my page out a lot. And if you're new to the page, if you can say that you're new so I can give you a warm welcome. If you're watching this on a reel, if you tap in the left corner, it should say watch video and it will take you to the whole tutorial. So welcome in everybody. Today we're going to do a Santa on a moon. So welcome in everyone. Welcome, welcome. All I've done so far is cut out a moon from a piece of cardboard. And I'm using an old red shirt I had, and I just cut a piece of a red shirt. And it measures, I'm probably going to cut it, but this measures 15 inches. So all I'm going to do so far is trace this out and we're going to glue it. So welcome in everyone. Welcome, welcome. Welcome in everybody. Happy Thursday. This ain't perfect, but heck, we're close enough. Close enough. Let me really quick share this out. Hey Janet, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Welcome in everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. So all I did so far was trace my moon onto my shirt. That's all we've done so far. Now, I'm just going to hot glue that. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome. Hey, Sandy. Welcome, welcome. So I'm just going to hot glue it. We might have to make that a little more of a point, but let's give it a shot. I'm going to do this a little at a time because my glue tool dries quick. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, Doris, welcome. Welcome in, everybody. Again, all I did so far was cut this piece of material. We need to be able to play music. It's too quiet in here. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome, everybody that's new. Welcome, welcome. Well, we don't want to glue it to the board, Melanie. Again, you can stitch yours. If you have a sewing machine, you can stitch yours. I'm cheating. Hopefully that stays together. We hope, we hope. Hopefully this works. I am going to take my piece of cardboard that I cut out, and hopefully this is dry. And we are going to turn it inside out. Slowly, we're going to turn it inside out. Need a stick. What is everybody doing on this Thursday? Anything exciting? It's definitely getting colder. At least here it is. I might need to trim that because I need that to be a tip. But there's nothing there to trim, so that's what we should have. Something that looks just like that. I am going to take my shirt and we are going to slide it over our moon. Hopefully I made it long enough. Well, I wanted it a little more wrinkled, but that's okay. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome, welcome. So that's what we have so far. Now I'm going to push this up a little. Like so. Again, I wanted it a little more wrinkled, but it is what it is. We're not going to cut a new one. Well, that can't happen because we have to paint there. We are going to use our mop from Dollar Tree, and that's going to go there. I need to make sure it's going to go over this dent in my cardboard. So let's make sure that fits or covers that dent. Welcome in, everybody. Now, remember when you cut these, you cut before in the middle of that stitch. There's a stitch there. Cut in between that stitch. Because if you don't, it will be everywhere. That might be too thick, but we're going to find out. So cut in between them stitches. Because as you can see, it is falling everywhere. I'm just separating it in the front. In between that stitch. Again, you're going to have pieces everywhere, but it does stop. Hey, Sandy, welcome, welcome. Welcome in, everybody. You're not going to need this whole thing. And you're not going to probably need this whole piece. But we'll see here in a minute if this is too big. Thank you, Sandy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Again, this stuff goes everywhere. Everywhere. Just give it a good shake outside, not inside, because you'll be vacuuming. I think this is going to be too wide, but we're going to see. So far, all we have is our moon. And again, that is going to be the brim. And I think that'll be okay because it does cover that oops. I'm trying to cover that oops, that staple mark. Hey, Donna. Welcome. I'm just catching the edge of it. So I'm hoping that it'll cover it. we're going this way and hope it covers it. Thinking maybe if we move the hat up more. No, that'll be worse. That staple mark comes in the worst spot on this. We're going with it. We are going to adhere our mop to this. But before you do that, you're going to paint a section of this peach. That would have stunk. That would have went right in my coffee. I'm going to fill it with paint, so hopefully that hole goes away. Again, you're only making a small section of it peach. Hey, Shyla. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Happy Thursday. Happy cold Thursday. I'm going to probably have to put 2 coats on here because this cardboard is coming through. I don't want to see the cardboard. Good thing we stopped at this point because I forgot my lights. I have never done this yet. I did see, I don't remember if it was a reel or if it was somebody's post. This year, last year, whenever. I seen something like this. I don't remember, or I would tell you who I seen it from. It wasn't made like this. They used the moon. So if somebody remembers who did this or something like this, just let me know. Because I would let them, or thank them for seeing it. Again, you don't have to do the back side because it's going on a wall. Welcome in if I missed anybody. Excuse me. And I think that's far enough down. Again, I'm doing 2 coats. 2 coats so the cardboard doesn't come through. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I keep thinking I painted the back. Welcome in, everybody. Hey, Lisa. Welcome, welcome. Thank you, Donna. Fingers crossed it works. Hey, Sandra. Welcome. That's okay. Thank you for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. I forgot the most important part. I forgot to put our lights in. Before you put your hat on, glue your lights on your cardboard. Turn them on so you know where they're getting placed. Hi, Regina. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Welcome in, everybody. And again, welcome everyone that's new. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, I am just going to hot glue these. And fingers crossed they stay on. Do I want to leave one down? I'm going to leave one a little farther up because it does go, the hat goes over a little. So I'm leaving one, can y'all see that? I'm leaving one a little out. So I'm going to start at my second one. Again, this is going to take a hot minute because we have to wait for every one of these to set. In November. Again, Sandra, that's fine. That is fine. And again, thank you for sharing it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. School is more important right now, Sandra. Again, we all have lives, so if we have to catch us on the replay, we catch everybody on the replay. I gotta hold this down. I could do that, Doris. I could. Again, I have not done this. Just my vision. I have a vision to do it with this moon. We could do that. My thing is, when we slide it on, I don't want it falling off. That would be my luck. But we'll hot glue and tape. Thank you, thank you. See, that's why we love followers. Because they can help with their ideas or suggestions. And you're not going to see it, so that was a good idea. Yeah. Well, again, we all have something, Sandra. We can't be on as much as we'd love to be on every day. Again, if we'd get a notification once in a while, that would even be better. Right, Sandra? Again, I've seen it. It's not going to look like this, but I seen an idea and I thought, well, you know, I could put lights on it, and I have this perfect idea with this globe that took me, honest to God, took me an hour and a half just to cut it in half. Stay. And I'm sure when I show you all what I said it took me an hour and a half to cut, you'll say, well, why didn't you? And I probably could have. But nope, I sat for an hour and a half cutting it. God knows why. I had company meanwhile I was cutting it, though. I got what you meant, Sandra. I got it. You know, is it just me, or I don't know what in the past couple of weeks has happened, but if I'm in a live, I cannot comment to somebody without getting kicked out. Anybody else that happening to? I can't stand it. It was close. It was there somewhere, Sandra. It was there. All right, I'm putting this to this side. So if anybody does one, the reason why I'm doing it that way is because I'm going to run this down this side, because he's going to have a face, and I don't want the light in his face. So I'm going to move it down a little more so we can somewhat get 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Well, we're off by 1, so it's just awful. Tape. Again, I'm going to glue this on the side because I don't want that directly in its face. These lights came from Dollar Tree, in case I forgot to say that. Now I'm hoping my tape won't show through on the bottom part. I was hoping we'd make it all the way to the bottom, but that's okay. It's okay. I'm going to use a little smaller tape. Just stay there. Just in case my tape is going to show. I don't think it's going to. just in case. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Excuse me. And the box is going to go on the back. We're just going to mount it on the back. Well, that was pretty darn close. I'm going to put one more drip there because this one's going to take a lot of wear and tear wiggling this cord around. In fact, I'm going to go a lot more because moving this cord around, I don't want it to rip it out. I need one more piece of tape. Do you think I have one? Nope. Welcome, welcome, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for sharing. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. I don't think it's going to go anywhere. Again, this is going to be mounted to the back. You won't see it. You won't see it. Now, if you missed the beginning, all I did was trace and make the hat from an old shirt. That's all I used. Hey, Becky. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully that's dry. And we're going to slide it back over again. Again, I want that one light at the tip. So hopefully it'll stay there. Any suggestions for that one? I can't tape it to the shirt. But, no, I was going to say maybe there's a tiny hole at the tip, but there isn't. So hopefully it stays up there. Just hold it when you slide your piece of material on. Put a stick on it. Yeah, I think it's going to stay there, Doris. I think. Okay. She's there. So that's what we have so far. Again, I'm going to try and wrinkle this a little. I did want it more wrinkled, but I'm not going to cut another piece of material to do that. We'll wrinkle it somehow. Again, it stretches. So maybe I could just pinch it in pieces. But next, we are going to put our piece of fur. Remember, shake this really, really good, because all of them little fuzzies are going to be everywhere. And that is what we're going to do for his hat. So make sure that that's straight. And then glue his hat piece on. Now if I put a hanger, that would be, well, we can pull this up since that'll give me some more. Yeah. Talking to myself. Again, I've never done this. It's just a thought. All right, I am going to put a little strip of glue here to adhere this. What is the length of it? Of my sock? Of the moon. Of the moon. Well, from tip to tip is 19 inches. 19 inches. This is, again, you can cut any size you want moon-wise, is 5 inches. And the sock I measured in the beginning, so the sock measurement is in the beginning. I don't remember. Okay, so I'm going to put a little drip of glue here. And then we're going to put, you're very welcome, Doris. Then we're going to put his hat on. Remember, make sure it's straight this way. All right, I'm going to glue this side first. I don't think it's too big, we hope. And I'm going to pull it really taut. I'm going to make sure it's still straight in the back. Thank you, Doris. Again, fingers crossed, this might not turn out. I can't figure out how I'm going to do the mustache is my dilemma. And you'll see why here in a second. Hopefully it didn't move. And just cut off all that extra. I'm going to glue that down a little better because I let it go too soon. And we're out of glue. Really? Hey, Lindsay. Yeah, I thought of it. I thought of that, Dawn. I'll show you in a second. I didn't like it. I cut a bunch. Again, I haven't made one. I just tried to figure out how I'm going to make a mustache. But I tried that. It did not look good. All right, so that's what we have so far. Now, here's my dilemma, and it's off a hair. That's okay. It's okay. Here's my dilemma. My eyes are going to be here. I don't know if I should use this as a piece of a mustache because it's not wide enough. Hey, Sarah. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. I don't know if I should use this because it's not wide enough. That's my dilemma. I use this, or I even cut this, and that just don't look right to me. So, with that being said, I haven't decided if I should do it in this yarn put some glue. This yarn or this yarn. I don't want it to blend a lot. And I'm really leaning towards this. Well, you know what? I'm just going to go with it. And we'll get to the mustache and figure it out. That's what we're going to do. Glue. Yeah, I knew that's what you meant. Again, I could always piece a little piece in. I knew that was going to happen, Melanie. I think it's going to be, let me show you. I think it's going to be too much white on white. That's why I wasn't going with this. Again, let me show you what this does. We can always go over it with chunky. Hey, Steph. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're going to try this. Like I said. Thank you, Donna. If I got to go over it, again, we're out of glue. We'll go over it with chunky. It's only going to hide it. Can't find a glue. And this yarn is really, really, really thin. Really thin. And you know what? I'm going to do this for now because we have to keep wrapping. Hey, as long as you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. Gotta have a break, Sandy. Gotta have a break. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, Tara. Welcome, welcome. I don't want to glue the box down just yet, because I might flap it this way as we're working the yarn up. I might move that piece of tape, but for right now, I just want it to adhere to that glue. And we'll just hold it for right now. I'm just going to wrap this. That's all we're going to do. Well, that ain't a good idea. Make sure that your string of lights is pushed down. That may make a dent. It's going to make a dent. Somehow I'm going to have to glue this. And I'll show you what I'm talking about here in a second. When we took the wire and wrapped it to the back, part of the wire is sticking out. And if I go to push on it with the yarn, it's not pushing that wire down like I wish it would. Well, somehow it got hidden. So we're just going to keep going. And this yarn that I am using now has like a hint of blue in it. So that of course, it may not be blue, you know me. I'm colorblind, but there's a hint of something in it. So all I'm doing is wrapping it. Again, if we don't like it, we'll go with the puffy or the chunky. But I think this will be okay. It's just the mustache. Well, I'm hoping, Dawn. It is what it is. I just like whatever color's in it. And of course, when I got it, it was in bulk. or clearance. So it's a no name. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, Anchor Arts. Did I write your name down? Probably not. Christine. Am I right? Am I right? Am I right? Am I right? Hey, Christine. Right, Dawn? Yes. Again, is it blue, Melanie? Who knows? Only thing using this is it might take me a hot minute, but we'll get there. What do y'all think? Is it blue? Please cover my tape. I forgot all about that. I gotta remember the tape, y'all. I gotta remember the tape. Hopefully it's covering the tape. Yeah, there is, but I think it's blue. Again, I am colorblind by a long shot, and I'll tell everybody. But there is a color to it. I just have to keep remembering to check my tape. Of course, if I'd have used clear tape, we probably wouldn't have to worry about it. Hey, Lori. Welcome, welcome. Welcome in if I missed anybody. I'm trying to wrap and watch. Oh, Lord, don't do that. Be nice if I could see the back side of it. Thank you, Donna. I hope so. Again, my mustache is going to be our dilemma. But we'll figure something out. Thank you, Christine. Again, it's just a vision. This vision might be a hot mess. I seen somebody else do one, but it wasn't like this. It wasn't done like this. Is my tape getting covered? I hope so. We can always take it off. I think we'll be okay. Hold that thought. I'm missing a bunch of comments. I'll read them in 2 minutes. Let me just get this last. Again, my heat tool dries really quick. Shit. Shoot. I hope I got enough yarn. I I hope. Again, my glue's dry already. Thank you, Sandy. Fingers crossed, Dawn. Sandy, I'm stuck on that beard. You can make a mustache out of the yarn. I think I see what you're saying, Christine. Thank you, Dawn. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, my problem... Dawn, that's not yellow, that's peach. Don't say that's yellow. I mean, I know I'm colorblind, but please say that's peach. You mean up here, right? That's peach. I hope it's peach. I'm getting to the plug, so it's getting a little sketchy here. Oh, thank goodness. I was going to say, please don't be yellow. Oh, Dawn, don't say that. Okay, we're coming along. Look, we're getting there. Right? Doesn't happen often, but it happens. Actually, that's his face. I don't want his face yellow. Right. His face would be peach. Can't be yellow. Okay, there's got to be an easier way to wrap this. Again, we're getting to the plug, so it's, or to the light. So that's throwing me off a hair. Are we almost to the face, God willing? Right, Dawn? What's the word we're looking for? He's a little jaundice. Again, I'm going to flop this box that way once we get a little closer. Just wish there was a way to roll this a little easier, because it's getting harder and harder. Getting closer to the wider. And I gotta work quick because my glue dries fast. Too fast. Oh, does that happen too? I did not know that. I did not know that. I really do like the color in this yarn, so hopefully we don't have to go over it with the fuzzy. And this will work. I think we're almost there, though. We're getting closer. Couple more rows, and I'm gonna flip this light box back that way. Yeah, I wish I could tell you all the color of it. I can't. Again, they had it it was in a clearance at Hobby Lobby. So if you're looking for it, Hobby Lobby is where it came from. The color, I can't help you with. Again, I'm flipping the box back over the yarn, and then we're just going to continue. And I can only do a little section at a time because it dries so dang fast. And we don't want that to happen. That slid right in that glue. I need one more hand for a minute. I'm going to tape that to the yarn in a minute. Anybody make anything different lately? Anybody? Anybody come up with any new ideas? I really do love the color of this yarn. Right, Dawn? I do too. I thought you were supposed to be doing something else, not making presents. Dawn, didn't you do those last year? Didn't you make those last year, Dawn? Are we getting closer? My arm's getting tired. I try to stay away from that place like the plague. Yeah, Donna. Yeah, don't watch Donna's lives. Because then you need everything. Yeah, I remember, Dawn. Then you need everything and anything. But then again, I should say that about Sandy. Because every time Sandy sees something, she's got Amazon knocking at her door too. So, the other Sandy. Did you get anything accomplished? Right, Sandy? All right, well, that's a plus. Y'all got warm weather? Because let me tell you, it is freezing out there today. I think we're at 50, and it's cold. I'm cold. Lord, are we almost to the face? This is why we should have probably used Chunky. Ugh. No, no shorts here. Well, you're the same place. You're the same place that Sandy's in, aren't you? Aren't you in Arizona? Is it Arizona? Right? Oh, 87. Dawn, where were you? I forgot where you were, Dawn. South Carolina. Okay. Well, we can't have that happening. What the heck is going on my end? We got to take a pause, everybody. I thought we glued that on really good. We got to fix this. It's falling off on the end. Dawn, you're Arizona? Yeah. All right, we need to pause. I got to fix this. I don't want it coming off. And you haven't met up with... What happened here? Well, I'm going to cut this and re-glue this before we go any further. I don't need this falling off. That I would be upset about. See? Then you're going to have to go on Amazon and get a new one. All right. Now, hopefully that stays. Depends on the time of day. I hope we got enough. Please tell me we're almost... Oh, look, we're almost there. Well, that might change the way we paint this. Because you see what's going to happen? So we may have to paint that a little more peach. That I didn't think about either. All right, let's keep rolling. We're almost there. Almost there. Well, you can't go there. We got a long way to go on this. 3 o'clock. Hey, Denise. Welcome, welcome. Happy Thursday. Almost Friday. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I wonder if I could get that to start. No. If we can start to get it to go straight, but that's not going to happen. All right, Dawn. Good luck at the dentist. Sugar bones. All right, we're almost there. I keep saying that. Almost. You know, I lived down south for 16, 17 years. If I went to the beach, and we were right on top of the beach, 5 to 10 times, that's it. I was not a beach person. And I love sun and I love heat. But it's way too hot. Way too hot in Florida. You don't go to no beach in the summer. It is hot. You go in the water, it's hot. My arm is getting tired. Are we almost there? We're almost there. I'm trying to straighten it out. I'm a-trying. Are we there yet? Almost. Hey, Cher. Welcome, welcome. You ain't missed a dang thing other than rolling yarn. If you've had shoulder surgery recently, don't do this. Don't do this. Use the thicker yarn. You'll be done in seconds. Oh, we're almost there. I don't know if we should just throw some paint there or do some more rows. And I cannot throw paint there, and that's because we use the yellow tape and it is right up to that peach. Hey, Amy. Welcome, welcome. Again, y'all ain't missed pretty much anything other than a wrapping. Wrapping in a hat. Oh, that would have stunk. We made it to the peach, y'all. We made it to the peach. Well, that took us an hour and then some. All right, we are ending it right there. Pull nice and tight and put a lot of glue. Yes, they are good for a craft fair, which I have one on Saturday. I will definitely need a nap after wrapping this for an hour. Again, if we'd have used the fluffy, we'd have been done in seconds. And that should be there. All right, now the dilemma. Thank you, Shyla. It was a last second for the church, so. All right, so here's my dilemma. I want to, this will be my eyelashes for him. This will be my eyelashes. My only dilemma is my mustache. That will be his eyelash. That'll be the eyelash. Well, it'll be like that. Yeah. I really want to use this, though. I really want to use this. I really want to use this. And again, we only need a small piece. I want to use this. I'm thinking maybe just to use it and just cut a little piece and put it onto it. I think that's what we're going to do. And pray it looks decent. That's my worry. Again, I wanted to use the macrame, but it doesn't, it's like it doesn't match, if that makes sense. Let's just cross our fingers. And hopefully I can add a, section in there, and we won't even be able to tell. We hope. No, it's got to go that way, Melanie. Let's just hope we can add this little section in here. I hate to cut this for just this little piece. Hold that thought. There was a little piece in this bag, I think. But probably not enough. There's 2 little pieces in this bag. How much do we need? That might, oh, it's going the wrong way. One little smidgen we need. I'm going to glue it on there and hope that we don't see it. Fingers crossed, we don't see it. I'm just going to push that fur back and hope that this will blend. Let's hope. Fingers crossed. And I just stuck my finger in it. And I stuck my finger in it again. My finger. Well, 'tis what it is. Oopsie. Push the fur back. Again, if anything's messed up, it's just his mustache, right? Right. I will cut that. I will cut that to the shape of our, but I'm not going to do that yet because we're going to put his nose on and I want to make sure that we're not short. I want to make sure it's not short like that is. Right? Right. But I want his eyes here. So I'm gonna pencil in some eyes before we glue his mustache on. I'm gonna pencil. Don't fall. I'm gonna pencil in some eyes. think those are good. See, that's all I did. That's all I did was pencil in some eyes. Some eyes. And I'm going to paint them. Then we'll glue on his eyelashes and his nose. Again, the beard is my worry. That's my worry. So, them fuzzies are everywhere. They're everywhere. I'm concentrating. Sorry if I miss anybody. Concentrating. Practicing my eyeballs. Of course, if I had my glasses on, I'd see it better. I think we got it. And if we don't, pencil's going to show when I put my glasses on. Sugar. And I don't have a napkin. That'll work. Well, they always say both your eyes ain't the same, right? Well, same goes for Santa here. They're not the same. We're close, but not the same. So there's his eyes. Now, that stuff is everywhere. There's his eyes. And I want to put these on as his eyelashes. Like that. Thank you, Peggy. Again, we're not done yet. Might be a hot mess here. Oh, Lord, help me. Stay there. I want that one there. Are these even the same length? No. That one's longer. Oopsie. Now that one's really crooked. All right, let me glue these on. Let me glue these on. Please go on straight. Please go on straight. There. There's one. Ugh, I feel like that stuff is everywhere. That's way too long, Melanie. Now I know I measured them. This one's way too long. That is not the same size as that one. There's no way. That one's going to go there. This eyelash does not want to cooperate. It keeps turning. And it looks so much longer for some reason. All right, we're gluing it on. We're committing. Go on straight, please. Okay. I lost my nose. All right, so there's our eyelashes. Now we're gonna somehow put this on so it fits. That's gonna go there. I just wish there was hair in that spot. Maybe we'll do it this way. No, it can't go that way. Can't go that way. Maybe we'll do it there. Yep. I'm going to glue the mustache on and we're going to commit to it now. God willing, this works and doesn't look dumb. And I'll trim what's wrong in a second. Just want to make sure it fits. All right, so it is on there. I'm going to take and put the nose just under this seam here, a smidgen. So it's like half on the cardboard, like it's half on the cardboard and half on the, and then I'm just going to do that. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. That's what we're doing. Half on the cardboard, half on the material. And pray it goes on straight. And then I'm just going to take it and separate it. So you can, I think if I spray it, you'll see it a little more detailed. But that's what I did. I separated it, see? So there's somewhat of a mustache. And now I'll angle this to the moon and let that hang over. Yeah, I like that. I'm not going to glue the part that's down here. I'm letting it hang all by itself. And I think the more we work the mustache, the more it'll stick out that way. See, I want it like that. Thank you, Judy. Excuse me. I want it like that. And I can't help the patch we made. Maybe just we know it's there. All right, now, to finish off, 3:30. We got this. To finish off, oh, right now I'm just gonna put a small dab of glue so I don't have to keep holding this. Just a small. All right, now the part that I crossed my fingers works. Thank you, Lori. Thank you, Judy. Thank you, Lisa. Now, I want to, I don't know why this little tip keeps coming off. We have so much glue on it. I don't understand how it's not staying there. It has more glue on it than anything. All right. Now, my idea was, it took me 1 hour to cut this plastic ornament in half. What I wanted to do with that was take we're done with this, take one of those chamois, and I wanted to adhere a piece of this onto here. So my theory is that looks like snow, is my theory. So let me quickly make a circle. Make a quick circle somehow. Again, this is the back side. You're not going to see that marker. Okay, I want to put that onto that. Now you best fit. Okay, I want to put that onto that. That side of my ornament is coming down. And I wanted to do that. And somehow it ended up 100 times bigger than the circle I just cut. We'll go figure. You'd think it'd be the same size. It's not. That's better. That's better. Okay, I am going to glue it onto my piece of styrofoam. This is that white chalkboard, the white board you get at Dollar Tree. That's all this is. That must go there. All right. I'm just going to glue it onto here. I'm going to do one side at a time in case I have to stretch it. Just in case. And I'm going to have to stretch it. So good. If you're ever ironing on a piece of material, always remember to glue one side first. And make sure you got glue in your glue, excuse me, glue gun, because mine just went empty when you need it. Remember, pull your material so it covers. If you pull it too far, you can always trim it off. I don't know why I'm trying to get this in the garbage can. The whole room is a mess with this fuzzy stuff. I'm going to take my ornament. And I am going to adhere that to the top of it. Just like that. Again, I might have to trim it a little more. But, what I want to do is, if you've been to Dollar Tree, these are at Dollar Tree. They're little metal. And I am going to use, I think I'm going to go with the silver. Who was that, Bubby? I have no clue. Do you need these? Now, what I want to do is take this like this. If it's going to work, I don't know. And I want the bottom piece, because I want the bell to stay out. Like that. See what I'm trying to do? That's what I'm trying to do, everybody. That's what I'm trying to do. I want that in there. Just like that. Don't get all excited yet, because she might not fit. Might have to press your tree down a hair. Make sure your star is facing that way. You might have to push it down a little. Just the back. You don't have to push the front. See, that works. I want the bell to stay out and this string. So my theory is to do that. That's my theory. So I might have to move it down a hair. Or, see, doing it this way, that's how I want it to look. But I don't want this string there. So what I might do is just poke a little hole and put our string through. That's what I might do. Because I think it would hang better from his hat if we put it through the tip. So, with that staying there, I am going to take my little thing and just heat and put a little tiny hole. That's what I'm going to do. Hold that thought. And I probably don't have anything that'll make it hot. Because it took me an hour to separate this. And that lighter took a because it took me so long. And this probably is not the best thing to be using. Nope. All right. I am going to have to, because I don't have anything, I'm going to have to step away and get a heat tool. Heat tool. Think, Melanie. Let's try that. Let's try that. Without moving this. And without burning everything in its sight. Please work. No, if you had a... That's not working, everybody. I'll be back in 1 second. I need to shake off anyhow. 1 moment. You know, I was just thinking the red tree would look just as pretty in there. All right, let's do this. I'm telling you, this is one strong plastic ornament. This ain't the cheapos that you get at Walmart. These Dollar Tree ones are pretty strong this year. Please go through. I'm telling y'all, these are pretty strong. My comments stopped. Thank you, Lindsay. Please just make a hole. You think, Lore? Lordy. I had to use a blowtorch. I had to go out yesterday to get a blowtorch to get through the top of this piece. I didn't do it. My other half did. Well, I'm going to take our string and I'm going to stick it through that hole because we need it. And wouldn't you know it, the knot on the Christmas tree won't go through. Oh, you little doggy. One more time. Lordy. Well, that done near took forever. All right, we're on a mission now. Hey, Melissa. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, now to get this onto this. Again, we might have to trim it. We might have to trim. Yep, that's going to work perfect. All right, I'm going to trim it, and that's only because it is a little too big for it. So we're going to trim it. I'd rather have it too big when I cut it than not big enough to hold the ornament. Yeah, I'm going to have to move it up a hair. There. All right, now I'm going to take and adhere it to my styrofoam. Somehow carefully, without spinning our tree. So do this part slowly, without spinning the tree. Slowly. Slowly, and my glue is going to stop. I just know it. Excuse me, that did not need to happen at that moment. Because I probably just shifted it. I'm going to flip it and we're going to glue the other side carefully. Please don't stop. The only thing I didn't get was the top. because I ran out of glue. But I did this by cutting it. One, I was going to only open it and then reshut it. I wanted this to be really light on his hat. And this is really, really, really light. That's another reason why I used the styrofoam. Yes, the styrofoam instead of the cardboard. The cardboard seemed a little more heavier. So that's what we have. That's what we have. Now, we're going to put that, actually, I was going to, yay or nay, yay or nay. I was going to put this around here. Yes or no? That would be pretty. I'm going to put this fur around this. Thank you, Laura. I'm going to put the fur around it. Because, you know, I can't do anything without it, right? We're almost done. Almost. Lord, I even came on right at 2 o'clock. And look it. Still 2 hours. Never fails. Remember, this yarn has material on the back of it. So that's what I'm trying to adhere, is the material, not the fur. Almost done. Almost done. That was my finger. Shoot. That was hot, y'all. Sorry, I'm concentrating on this piece if I missed anybody. We're almost done. Almost, almost, almost. Last, the home stretch here. That was hot. All right, now we're just going to take our string. We're just going to take our string. If you could see the fuzz all over this. Can you see all the fuzz? Definitely going to have to take tape to it. Now, remember, I left that one little light. Can you all see it? I left that one little light. Hold that thought. Really? Ow. Can you see the one light in his hat? Oh, it will be down there. I just got to pull on it. I'm going to pull on that little light so I know that that wire is coming that far to the tip. See it? And I'm hoping that that little light will help us hold our string. Now, I really don't want to put a hole through it. I really don't want to put a hole through it. So, maybe I'll just wrap it with the light. But I want that wire if we can help it. You see 4? No, there's only one at the top. Only one. I don't want to have that string showing if we can help it. But it may just have to happen. I didn't want the string showing, and I just lost the dang light. Hold that thought. All right. I don't want to lose that light. And it's got to hang this way. Sorry if I'm missing any comments. Yep. I'm losing the light, y'all, and I don't want to lose it. So I think I'm just going to glue it. I think I'm just going to glue it to the back side of his hat because I don't want to lose that light in the front. And I'll show y'all what I mean here in a second. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. I don't want to lose that light. I don't want to lose the light. I don't want to burn my finger either. I'll show you in just a minute. I think I glued my finger to it. I want to wait for it to stop spinning so it stays the right way. And I'm going to make a little incision there, right there. We're going to glue that right to that tip of that hat. And I think he turned out adorable. Just wish I could have wrinkled his hat a little more. Oh, and I'm going to put our hanger right here. I'm going to put a bead hanger right there. It's going to go just like this. Well, maybe not that many beads, but that's what we have so far. That's what we have. So again, that won't spin once we hang it. And you'll see all the lights. But I need to take a few of these off. And I'm going to make a knot. Oh, welcome, Mary. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to all my new followers. And thank you for being here. Thank you, Judy. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, everybody. Again, I'm going to take this beaded hanger, and this is going to be our hanger. When you go to, maybe I should take a few more off. I'm going to take a few more off. That's way too long. Actually, let me just shorten this. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. I'm debating if I should put a dot in his eye. You know, Santa has a twinkle in his eye. Every time I add a white dot, though, I'm working in the dark here. Every time I add a white dot, I screw him up. That's why we're still practicing on eyeballs. Well, we didn't need that knot, Melanie. I can't see. I need this knot out. Again, thank you all for being here. Thank you for all the shares and the likes and all my new followers. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Well, that'll work too. I'm trying to make the hoop on it smaller. That'll work. You just put a little glue so it don't keep pulling up. Just do the white curved line instead of a dot. White curved line. Help me out, Laura. I'm having a blonde moment. I'm going to leave this tail to adhere it to the back of our board. That's short enough. Yeah. Have to know what's going to hold the weight. I'm going to take a couple more off. Lori, what did you mean? Why aren't these falling off? I'm just putting a knot so my beads don't come falling down. Of course, I put a knot before and they all fell down. Oh, that's what you meant. We were talking about eyeballs. We could do that. I could do that with a piece of chalk. Yeah, Sandy, I thought about that. I did think about that. But the thing is to balance this. I see what you're saying because it's only going to lay flat. But then it would have to be down here. All right, I got to do what Lori said. Like I said, he needs something. He needs a twinkle in his eye. Except I'm using chalk. But I think, yeah, that's what he needs, y'all. That's what he needs. So it's going to be with chalk. Nobody will know. Except I drew that one crooked. And the good thing about chalk is you can erase it. Now, if I had a sharp piece of chalk. See, what do you think? Is that better? Get rid of the dots? Or is that cute? Again, I know it's hard for you to see. Hey, Marlene, welcome. Hey, Lynn, welcome. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome. So I think this is what I'm going to do. Again, I'm going to adhere that like that. If it doesn't hang straight, which it should, because I'm centering the, I'm grabbing the center point. So in my mind, it would be the center point of the weight. If not, I can always take it off. And like Sandy said, again, it's going to cardboard. That's my worry. If it was wood, if this was wood, a sawtooth would probably hold good. Again, did I glue this? I did not. That might be our other dilemma too. Does it? Do y'all think it's going to take away from it? Because I'll put a different hanger on it then. I'll just put a hanger on the back side. Everybody's honest opinion. I could just put a hanger on the back side. But if I put a hanger on the back side, I'm going to have to put a slit through this material and adhere the hanger right to this cardboard because this shirt is going to stretch. Beads or paint the beads. Takes away from, again, I can always put a hanger on the back side. Remember, I thought it looked weird with the lights. Don't forget, it's lit up. This looks weird being lit. No beads, takes away from it. All right, we're going with a hanger to the board. So let me just put a quick hanger. And this is what I would do. Only because it's cardboard. I would take aw, thanks, Lynn. Well, that's okay. You're getting it together. That's a must. What about fish wire? Whatever we use, Sandy, we have to do it. Let me do this. That was a good idea too. Let's do this. This is only 22 galvanized. I'm going to take this, poke it through my material. Remember, this has to be adhered to your board because my material is stretchy. So this will avoid me from cutting a hole in this shirt that I did not want to do. So all I'm doing is poking it. I did poke it. It poked right out. Again, it's got to go. Hook's got to go this way. So bear with me. One side went through, the other side is not. Okay, we got it. I got one side in, the other side falls out. One side in, the other side falls out. Okay, work with me, please. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. I'm adhering it just like that. And I'm going to hot glue it to the cardboard. Yes. How we're going to do it, God only knows. But for the sake of this live, I am going to spin that up, and we're going to just tape it quickly, and then I can hot glue it. But I'm not going to hot glue it right this second, because if this hanger is not in the right spot, I have to move it. So I am just doing a quick tape, the wire to the cardboard. And again, it's super light. It is super light, so it's not like a ton of weight. It's not like a ton of weight on this wire. Just got to find the wire. Bend it towards you so you have a hook. And there we have our hook. Good idea, Sandy. Did I wreck the front? No. So, literally, it should hang. I don't know if y'all can see this. So, my hook is there. You probably can't see it all the way up. You can't. Anyhow, it hangs perfect. It's in the perfect spot. Except my camera's got to be, if I push it up, my whole pole's going to go. But it hangs just like that. I'll lower my, see it? I will lower my, oh shoot. See it? I will lower my pin hook and we'll hang it there. I think she came out adorable. I wish I could hang it outside. It'd be cute out on the front porch. But that's what we have for everybody today. 2 hours, almost 2.5 hours to make this. And an hour was doing this yarn. So don't do this thin yarn. If you did the thick yarn, we'd have been done a long time ago. Right, Laura? I do. I do. I didn't think this would turn out. I thought for sure this would weigh down because I had the idea yesterday of cutting this in half and putting the tree on. I really want this on there. Thank you, Denise. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes. My biggest thing was the mustache. But I think if I spray the mustache with a little hairspray, we will get a mustache that you can see it a little more clear. I can't put that behind me because it took me forever to get that sign up there. Thank you, Lynn. And now that I know his eyes look good with the lines, I will paint them in so they'll be more distinguished. But I'm happy with the beard. I'm glad we went with the fur. I am. I just got to play with it. It'll make a mustache. But I could sit here all day with this. I think he came out adorable. I keep looking for all that fuzz. I wish, again, if I'd have done it again, I would have made this a little more wrinkled. But I'm happy with it. I'm happy the way it turned out. So, thank you everybody who sat with me for the past 2.5 hours. Again, if you go to do the bottom part, use heavier yarn. This took me an hour. Thank you, Lori. Thank you, everybody. And again, welcome to all my new followers. I know I have a ton of them. Thank you for being here. And thank you for your support. Thank you, everybody, for sharing. Thank you for the likes, the hearts, the thumbs up. Thank you so much. Everybody have an awesome evening. And if you make one, share it to the sharing page, which is Country Outback Crafts and Creations. Everybody have an awesome Thursday evening, and I will see everybody tomorrow. Have a great one. Bye-bye.